Early bird tickets for the first Hong Kong International Shakespeare Festival will be available for purchase starting April the 2nd. Xu Wang's non-verbal drama King Lear, performed by Hong Kong and Romanian actresses, about Shakespeare's Chan and Cecilia Yip Tong.
Shakespeare, he toned down, I feel, to the core of what it is to be human. The dimension of acting is different because our Eastern culture is very different from the Western culture. So I'm very much like to know what kind of spark to bring to the audience.
Shakespeare is such
Hello and welcome to TVB News. With the Easter holidays underway, many Hong Kong citizens chose to venture out of town for vacation, especially to the mainland. As of 4 p.m. today, more than 770,000 arrivals and departures were recorded, of which nearly 630,000 residents traveled out of the city. And Lo Wu, Lok Ma Chau Spur Line and Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge were the busiest border crossings. Many residents decided to spend the public holiday in Hong Kong. Crowds and traffic were seen in Tsim Sha Tsui this afternoon as tourists joined many locals on the streets. Mimo Sangai reports. Public hospitals were packed with patients on the first day of the Easter holidays. In Taiwan, 2 people died from food poisoning after dining at a vegetarian restaurant chain. An autopsy result found bronchitic acid in the victims' bodies. That's a type of toxin that's produced from fermented food. Crypto entrepreneur Sam Bankman-Fried, once a billionaire, was sentenced to 25 years in prison for a massive fraud on hundreds of thousands of customers of his ill-fated FTX platform. U.S. District Judge Louis A. Kaplan described the Bankman-Fried as extremely smart, but said he could still do something very bad in the future. Bankman-Fried's lawyer said they plan to appeal. NBC News with a story. Former U.S. Presidents Barack Obama and Bill Clinton teamed up on Thursday night to deliver a rousing New York embrace of President Joe Biden. The event attracted a record-setting $26 million for his re-election campaign. And still ahead. Welcome back. The death toll grew to 5 people from reportedly ingesting health supplement products from Japan's Kobayashi Pharmaceutical. Company officials said 114 people remained hospitalized. The U.S. state of Maryland is still reeling from Tuesday's tragedy in which a giant container ship crashed into a pillar of the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, causing it to collapse. 2 bodies were recovered from the water while 4 others are missing. The Biden administration has approved $60 million in immediate federal aid. Naswi Karim with more. The top United Nations court in The Hague, the International Court of Justice, said Israel must open more land crossings into Gaza for food, water, fuel, and other supplies. This as the Israeli military said it is continuing to conduct operational activity at the Sheba hospital in northern Gaza, while also trying to prevent casualties among civilians and medical teams. And today is Good Friday. Christians around the world have been observing the Holy Week ahead of this weekend's Easter celebrations. Daniel Rao tells us more.
In Rome, Pope.
As volcanic eruptions continue in Iceland, a time-lapse video has captured the famous northern lights in the background. The city is hosting its first ever Hong Kong International Shakespeare Festival in June, showcasing Hong Kong international collaborations and drama productions from the UK, Italy, and South Korea. The adaptations from the bard's famous works such as King Lear, Macbeth, and Hamlet also come in different artistic forms and languages, including Korean. Among the actresses was former Hong Kong Film Awards Best Actress Cecilia Yip Tong. Take a look. Xu Wang's non-verbal drama King Lear, performed by Hong Kong and Romanian actresses, about Shakespeare and Cecilia Yip Tong.
Shakespeare, he talks about the human condition, about humanity. And the play, the dimension of acting is different because our Eastern culture is very different from the Western culture. So I'm very much like to know what kind of spark to bring to the audience.
Early bird tickets for the first Hong Kong International Shakespeare Festival will be available for purchase starting April the 2nd. Over to sports. World number 1 Novak Djokovic this week split with his coach Goran Ivanisevic and is on his own for the first time in his long career. In Major League Baseball, Japanese superstar Shohei Ohtani received a rousing ovation when he was announced as part of the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup for their opening day game against the St. Louis Cardinals. And that's the news. Thank you for watching.